What's going on, people? This your boy Z the Real here, and this is one of my afterthought videos. In this video, I get serious, okay? Because once again, this is another thing I've been trying to prove to the world. I've been using my channel to prove to y'all for like the last 6, 7, 9 months about terrorism. For those of you who don't know or have not, or if you've been living on the rock, or if you haven't been caught up on the news the last 72 hours, there's been a shootout in a Jewish synagogue in Pittsburgh. The man right here on the right, known as Robert Bowers, has just committed a mass murder of 11 people. He shot and killed in a Jewish synagogue. Okay, this man literally ran up into a Jewish place of worship. Okay, where they just minding their own business and killed 11 people. All folks at that. Like, this man was clearly heartless. He had no remorse, no compassion for these people at all. Okay, he just ran there and killed them because he feels they're the enemy. This man right here feels that Jews are truly the murderers of this country. He feels they're the enemy, right? Hayes is a Jewish person. They're Jewish. Hayes either, I think, if I'm not mistaken, let's look this up. Let's look at Hayes, because I want to get what he's talking about Hayes, because I'm trying to get down to the bottom of this, because these are videos that need to be said, man. I'm not gonna just sit back and use my platform and not talk about something that's just like, I don't just talk about sports. I'll just talk about video gaming. You know, I get down to the bottom of things, but okay, see, Hayes, right? Hayes is an American nonprofit organization that provides humanitarian aid and assistance to refugees. Hayes was established in 1881 to aid Jewish refugees. All right, keyword Jewish, right? Now they just said Jewish, so folks, let me explain something to y'all, man. These neo-Nazis, these Confederates, the KKK, they all hate Jews. Every last one of them. I've explained to that in my other videos. These people for years been hating Jews. Just as much they hate black folks. AKA who they call niggers. They hate them. They hate minority. People like Robert Bowers, they want America to be how it was in the 18th, 17th century. Okay? They believe in a slave master society. They don't like the fact that things have been, you know what I'm saying, freedom. They don't like the fact that we live in a freedom country. They don't like the fact that there's a whole lot of immigrants here. They don't like it at all. They consider them the enemy. It's been people hating Jews for years, man. Let me explain something to y'all. The Jewish community are just a community of people from a certain belief in religion, a certain heritage that just take care of their own. They mind their own business, okay? They got their own community. 9 times out of 10, a lot of these Jewish folks aren't involved in murdering anybody. They're not trying to kill nobody. They just here to succeed. They're here to take care of their families. They're here to save their money. And they're here to build on to their community and make themselves better. These people are not harming anybody, okay? But Robert Bowers here, this is a man that's full of hate, okay? This man has been influenced by not only his family, but others in social media that hate Jews, like Alex Jones, okay? The Vigilant Christian, Zachary K. Hubbard, these people that use gematria and constantly talking about Jews and sacrifice. This is who he's getting his inspiration from. I'm sorry, folks. Now y'all know why I've been coming at certain YouTube channels. Now you understand it, because they are the main ones spreading this hate, okay? Y'all need to leave these Jews alone, all right? See, Adolf Hitler, man, he tried to wipe them all out, man. Hitler was talking about these Jews being fake and this and that. No, he tried to kill them all. That man killed men, women, and children because he was that sick in the head with power. And people like Robert Bowers, they're influenced by that. They're influenced by a blue-eyed race. They believe the Caucasian is a superior race. But they don't by any means consider these people equal at all. And why, too? And that's another thing, too, man. That's just really ticked me off. Most of these people believe in Christianity. They believe in Jesus. That's the crazy part. I tell you, man, Alex Jones, as much as he talk about Jews, he's bringing up God. You know what I'm saying? He's bringing up his religion views to try to make it seem like he's all good and this and that. And I know, man, this man is prejudiced. Prejudice against Jews. It's like I told you, man, when Daily Roof went inside that church a couple of years ago and killed them black folks, wasn't nobody that were Christian who were Caucasian, these evangelicals, nobody was even acknowledging that was race. Okay, that was a race war. All right, Daily Roof was clearly a terrorist. He even said it. I don't like black people at all. Okay, black folks aren't worthy of worshiping my God. I hate them. He was trying to start civil war. People like Robert Barris, y'all gonna stand it. They're part of their own agenda. They got their own plot, and that's to start civil war. They want war. They want these Jews, they want the black folks to get so riled up that they start going out and start going after people who look like him, so they have every reason in the world to use their gun and fight back. People like Robert Bowers here has been trying to do a call to arms. Y'all need to wake up and realize what's going on right now. This stuff is not a hoax. This is real. And the problem is you got these social media sites, these YouTube channels that basically tell people to hate the Jews. Jews are evil. Jews will kill you. Jews are the ones signing contracts. They basically taking souls. Like, that's nonsense. Most people that's talking about the Jews don't even know, ain't never met somebody that was Jews anyway, don't even live around them, don't know who they are, don't know their culture, don't understand it. You take their gematria and you use it for evil. No, man, I'm calling all you out. All you YouTube channels, you are the main ones responsible. Okay? Alex Jones, Call to Uprising, Zachary K. Hubbard. Okay? No, hacking the headlines. I'm going to get to her in another video because she really pissed me off. And that's another thing too, man. I don't know why y'all keep talking about these people in hip-hop. You keep talking about these rappers. You keep talking about these artists, these entertainers. They are not the enemy. Clearly, they're not the enemy. All right? The fact that hacking the headlines went after Cardi B in that other video, saying she exposed she is who she says she was, and Cardi B clearly told you who the enemy was. She said the government is actually killing folks. She's saying that the government is putting stuff in the food. They poisoning the environment. But yet, hacking the headlines still went at her like she the devil. Like, man, it's just stupid. No, y'all got to be called out. I'm not going to take it no more. You are all held responsible. You are the ones responsible for people like Robert Barris. Because that's what y'all need to understand. And I hope these channels are listening to my video because I'm posting this everywhere. When you talk about the Jews being evil, you inspire people like Robert Barris to want to get him a gun and start killing these folks and targeting them. When you talk about black folks like Beyonce, okay, Cardi B, Kendrick Lamar, and try to expose them for using satanic image, you inspire people like Robert Barris here to feel that they're the evil ones. I got to kill them, okay? The man in Vegas, right? This man targeted a country concert. Why? Because some YouTube channel was telling him about the artist that was performing at that concert that was evil and was satanic. So that man was basically going up to the tower, got him an M16 machine gun and started shooting at them people at that in Vegas. No different than what this Robert Barris did. Daniel LaRue, same thing. He's been led to believe that black folks are really the devil. They say, Teddy, they evil. So he went inside that church and started killing them. It's wrong, man, and it's sad too. But again, we need to start acknowledging that we have a serious problem here. And one of them is gun control. We have a serious gun problem. Okay? Robert Barris came into that synagogue with multiple weapons, at least 3 or 4 guns. Glock 19s. He had a pistol, man. That man was carrying guns that carry at least around 20 rounds. Automatics. I mean, no remorse at all. It's sad. It really is. And it's sick. But no, that's the problem in this country, man. We need to acknowledge that these people are terrorists. We got our own problems in this country. And it's crazy how y'all could get on these elites that you're not going to see. You'll talk about the Illuminati all day. That's not even evil. You talk about Freemasonry. Freemasonry ain't got nothing to do with this. That's another thing too, man. Y'all need to leave these Freemasons alone before we have another problem. We have another shootout. People keep talking about these Freemasons. You keep talking about these Freemasons, somebody like Robert Barris going to go into that lodge and start killing the Freemasons innocently. So if this goes for anybody on YouTube, anybody on social media, any journalist, if you got any article, any video talking against the Jews, you need to delete your channel. You need to delete that video now. I'm not telling you to go delete your channel, but you need to edit your videos. Take down a lot of your videos. If you got videos talking against anybody, talking against these hip-hop artists, anybody that's like, if you use your platform for hate and you accusing people like these people here of being evil, you need to take your stuff down. Daylight, one spawn only, okay? Shouts out to Daylight. Daylight, brother, I respect you as being, you know what I'm saying, a successful black man, okay? You came from the struggle. You made it out the hood of Watts. You living in Irvine, okay? You making your money. You take care of your family. You being a good father. I respect you, brother. A lot of your videos are educational. You definitely know a lot about religion and everything. But, bruh, when you made that video of Charles Manson and you was praising Adolf Hitler for killing them Jewish people like he did, brother, you was asking for your video to get investigated and taken down. You was asking for the feds to come go at you right now and go take you in handcuffs, take you into custody and go ask you questions. Bro, that's not cool at all, man. I don't know if you're trying to troll or not, but that's not how you troll. Because now you got somebody like Robert Bowers that really went in a cigarette and started killing Jews. Brother, you got to take that video down. That's not how you win your fan base at all. You can't go after a certain ethnicity and say that's all them. They're all the same. These Jews don't have the same, don't have that. No, a lot of these Jews are not murderers, right? They don't have that same mindset as some of the people might have had back in the 18th, 16th, 15th century and before then. Okay? Even then, brother, that video you said about that stuff you said about Daily Roof, right? Excuse me. Okay, just because that one pastor did you wrong, wouldn't give you shelter inside the church, don't mean that's all the pastors. Everybody don't got that same kind of mindset. Everybody don't have that same, brain. They're not that heartless. There are some people, there are some church folks who will let you in their doors. There's some church folks who will give you shelter. They'll give you money to get you into a hotel. Everybody's not the same. I don't respect at all. Why do black folks gotta be killed like that? That's incredibly disrespectful. And it disrespects God at the same time. They're like, when you did that video, you were no different than this guy here. Because for years, man, churches have been targeted. This ain't the only time. In the 1960s and 50s, there's been a lot of churches that had flaming cocktails thrown at them. Churches being bombed. This stuff been going on. And people that go on these YouTube channels believing these conspiracy theories, y'all in the wrong too. Y'all need to get out the matrix. Y'all get out this matrix, get out this make-believe, thinking. Everything in the news is not a hoax at all. It's just not. See, it's easy to think it's fake, right? It's easy to think this guy didn't really kill somebody, right? It's easy to take somebody else's word for it until something like this happens to you. Somebody like Robert Bowers goes into a mall, goes into a shopping center, goes into a restaurant, goes into a party, a club, okay? Goes into a school or a neighborhood near you and starts shooting around the same area you in. And God forbid, one of the bullets they shooting at winds up hitting you or hits somebody around you or somebody close to you or somebody you really know in your whole life and they get killed. Then what you going to be doing, all right? And then once that happens, you're going to be looking to find answers, right? You're going to be looking to go after this guy, right? You're going to be looking for answers. No, that man really murdered, really brutally murdered. Look at this. I want y'all to take a good look at this sentence, right? You say, Hayas likes to bring invaders in that kill our people. Last time I checked, ain't none of these immigrants killing nobody. These refugees come to our country to escape their own country because their own country got problems. Like what's going on in Honduras. Y'all need to look at that caravan story that's going to Honduras. Honduras is under a terrible, terrible, terrible government. Okay? You think we got it bad here? Look at these other countries right now. They only have half the resources we got. Okay? No, them people are just trying to come to America so they can start off new. They can survive. Just this year, man, Trump deported innocent people. People that shouldn't have been deported since he's been president. Use these Walmarts to basically target these immigrants, send them off, but keep their children behind and put their children in foster care. It's sad, man. It really is. It's sick. Donald Trump, man, you need to start taking responsibility. Serious, man. Stop blaming stuff on a hoax. Everything ain't fake. It's really not. Okay? I'm getting sick and tired of this, man. I really am. These are things that need to be talked about more. I told y'all, man, racism ain't going nowhere. People like Robert Bowers are still pissed off and ticked off that the British South lost to the North in the 1920s. When the Civil War ended and they lost, the Confederates lost, they are still pissed off about that. Okay? They're never going to let that go at all. Y'all got to understand where this is coming from. And see, Robert Bowers come from a family who taught him to hate black folks. They taught him to hate Jews. Okay? These officers that killed Stephon Clark and many people like that in police brutality that Kaepernick was protesting. Even though I told y'all how I feel about Kaepernick, right? You know what I'm saying? I know that Kaepernick did what he did because he wanted a contract. He turned down contracts. He allowed his girlfriend to disrespect the Ravens and him not saying nothing. But what he's saying against police brutality is true. What he's saying about Donald Trump is true. I can't knock Kaepernick for that. He's right on some of the things he's protesting for. It's not helping him that he's not speaking up at all, but he's right about a lot of stuff. But again, these officers that's using they badge to brutalize, you know what I'm saying, these innocent black folks and these minorities, okay? And black folks aren't the only ones getting targeted either. I told y'all, Asians and Mexicans, Samoans, they getting targeted too. These same people come from, you know what I'm saying, families like Robert Bowers's. They teach them at a young age to hate, okay? So again, people like Robert Bowers, he's a neo-Nazi. There's no doubt in my mind. He's a neo-Nazi. The ones that was showing up in Charlottesville by the dozens. Okay? These same people voted for Donald Trump. You want to know how Trump got in there so easy? Because these particular people here, these mass murderers. And that's another thing too. Look how many mass murders we've had in just this year alone, in the last 2 years. Okay? Just a couple months ago in the summertime, we had that young boy in that Madden tournament who got pissed off because he lost. Okay, he couldn't take losing. He was probably spoiled rotten his whole life. He didn't really have no brothers and sisters. He don't know how to socialize, okay? That guy was clearly a loner, spoiled rotten, so used to being given, so used to winning. He don't like losing all because things didn't go away. And because he lost, he decided to come back with a pistol, all right, that he got from his parents' house, go inside that building in that tournament and start shooting them 3 people. Then shot himself because he's that much of a coward. Thank God the FBI and the feds or the police at the time was able to catch this guy. Thank God the people in the synagogue, the security guard was able to apprehend him long enough for law enforcement to get over there. Because this man would have killed himself too like an idiot. Just like the dude in Vegas. Okay? Just like everybody else. They're cowards. That's what they are. They got hatred in their heart for no reason. They don't know how to love. Okay? They got no forgiveness at all. Excuse me. And see, things like this piss me off, man, because this is real, man. Death is real. All this about celebrities faking death, that's a lie, man. Ain't nobody got time to fake their own death. Because if you fake your own death, you got to change your whole identity. That means you have to go get plastic surgery. You got to change your name and everything. You can't be around your own family no more. Because why? You faked your own death. That's stupid. Your folks that's believing this conspiracy theories, a conspiracy theory is just what it is, a theory. It doesn't mean it's true. And the problem is you got too many right-wing liberals, too many right-wing thinkers, and these politicians, man, that target a certain race, a certain ethnicity, and make you believe that they're the ones that's being evil, which they're not. Just like another was up right on Hacking the Headlines video she did on Kyrie Irving. There's one dude had the nerve to come at me trying to defend Hacking the Headlines, but then trying to say, "Oh, I'm gonna wind up taking Barack Obama's RFID chip and be lost forever." First of all, man, like I told you in my other video, the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast. Obama didn't even create that. Obama, when he was a president, he didn't develop the RFID chip. It was George W. Bush. And George W. Bush invented that RFID chip, paid money to create that RFID chip. Why? So he could determine who's an immigrant and who's not. Why? Because he wanted to keep out illegal immigrants, illegal aliens, which is immigrants, which is refugees. Because George W. Bush was part of the same situation. He's part of the same problem, the same way of thinking. Okay? This is why they call that's why I call Ronald Reagan the 666 man. They all had a secret agenda. They all had a secret plan. Y'all need to understand what's going on right now. Okay? But people like Robert Bowers, they want to start a civil war. That's what a lot of these neo-Nazis are trying to do right now. They're sending people like Robert Bowers to go in and attack certain areas. So whoever's watching this video, y'all got to be very, very careful, okay? Y'all got to watch y'all surroundings. Okay? You got to live life to the fullest. Because you never know when it's your time to go. You got a lot of sick people like Robert Bowers. They want a war. That's what they want. They want to instigate some stuff. They like, even now, this man did what he did, hoping that the Jews could start going on a riot. The Jews could start going on a rage. The Jews could start going around here and start targeting his people so his people can come out there and start unleashing ammo. This guy is clearly trying to start war, just like Jalen Roof. See, if y'all want to look at a theory, a conspiracy theory, y'all need to look up Jalen Roof and look up this guy. Because this is the second mass murder where a certain ethnicity, a certain group of people were targeted because of their religious views, because of who they are. All right? Just like, for example, ISIS, right? The only reason why ISIS attacks America because they're mad and still pissed off that America hasn't left their home. This goes back to what the presidents like George W. Bush and his family did, and they hate America. It was deeper than those plane attacks in 9/11. Them people really don't like America because of stuff that's going on. They feel Americans are just evil. They go and they take over. Americans have no compassion at all. So that's why ISIS attacks America, because the war is still going on right now. Our troops still ain't left their country. That's why. So no, a mass murder is real, man. This is serious. This is clearly racism. This is clearly hatred on part of Robert Bowers. Now, I'm gonna tell you that y'all this now, and I want y'all to really understand where I'm coming from. in the next up and coming like events, the next coming weeks, the next coming months, this man here is going to go through a long trial. Because you best believe some of these judges, okay, some of these law enforcements, and I'm talking about the ones that killed Stephon Clark, that killed these innocent black folks in the news and got away with it. There are people behind Robert Bowers. Robert Bowers got people funding him, man, that probably told him to do it. And probably told him, okay, we go have your back when you go to jail. Now, in the Jewish community, like I explained earlier, they got their own police force. They got their community. So there's Jews right now who got some of the best lawyers in the world. They're going to try to fight to bring this guy in so he can get a life sentence. If he survived that shooting and he's under custody now, of course he's going to be under solitary confinement, but the Jewish community, they're going to make sure he burned. They're going to make sure he rots in hell for the rest of his life. They're going to make sure he gets the death penalty, but don't be surprised you're going to have a lawyer fighting for him to try to get him a parole like they did the Santa Fe high school shooter. Okay? Demetrius from Santa Fe high school that shot them people is in jail now. He got life with parole. Imagine what this guy's finna get. Just like De La Rue. After De La Rue did that crime and got apprehended, they took him to get a hamburger from McDonald's or Burger King. Okay? Y'all gotta understand that, man. It's people, there's an organization right now that's using people like him as pawns in their army. They got these neo-Nazis got these soldiers. And they're assigning people like Robert Bowers to go into these buildings. They're going to these synagogues, these churches, okay? These Buddhist temples, these places of worship, and shoot and kill people who they feel is the enemy. And let this be known too, throughout the history, right? A lot of wars have been started off of religious views. So I'm telling you right now, for all y'all channels that talk about Jews, you need to take your stuff down, okay? Mac Miller, who just so happens to be a Jew, okay, who OD'd off of drugs, all right, was, like I say, he was no way, shape, or form evil. He wasn't part of the Illuminati. For people that's talking about Mac Miller, you need to take your videos down. Now, man. Serious. Okay? Mac Miller was Jewish just like these people here. Like I said, the Jews are not evil at all. And I got family who happen to be Jewish, okay? They believe in Jehovah, right? They believe in this stuff. They follow these traditions. They follow these books, okay? I don't want none of my family that happens to be a part of this faith to get targeted like these people here, thanks to Robert Bowers. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to see another Robert Bowers come out the woodwork shooting and killing people, because that's wrong. But these are videos that need to be discussed. These are videos that need to be talked about. Instead of going after, you know what I'm saying, these labels, going after hip-hop, trying to expose Satan, trying to expose symbolism, when you're going to go after people like Robert Bowers, y'all need to be investigating where this guy get his influence from. I'm telling you right now, he's listening to people like Alex Jones. He's listening to people like Zachary K. Hubbard. The people that go in here using gematria, that's telling you that sports is fake, the MLB is rigged, the NFL satanic. These are the people that inspire people like Robert Bowers. And me, I'm on the every last one of y'all. Okay? You see, me, I'm not like these other YouTube channels. I'm not trying to get a whole lot of views so I can get some money so people can donate to my channel. I'm not charging for this. I'm giving information because I care. But no, man, we need to start labeling people like him a terrorist. This is clearly a terrorist attack. And if y'all think this is a hoax, you need to go get help. You need to go talk to your parent. You need to go talk to your auntie, your uncle. You need to go see a counselor. If you think this is rigged, you think this was fake, you clearly have not been through an experience like this before. You haven't had nobody shoot at you before. So imagine some people in the hood that got to live through that every day. This is why I tell my own black folks, people in the hood that's power, real, and crip, y'all need to stop gang banging. Y'all need to stop killing each other. Y'all need to let bygones be bygones and learn to get along, because people like Robert Bowers are coming. All right? And I'm doing this video so I can prevent another incident like this from happening. So by me going out to certain channels, I can prevent this from happening, because they're the ones that's spreading this hate that goes for these crooked politicians, including Trump. I'm sorry, man, but if Kanye West is listening right now, he convinced Donald Trump to take responsibility and get to the bottom of these problems. Because we're clearly going through a serious issue in America. I told y'all, man, this type of hate is not going away. But folks, that's what I want to get off my chest. I hope y'all like this video. Please share this video, because somebody out there needs to listen to this video. Okay? And also, I want y'all to check out this guy here. Check this guy out. The Young Turks. This video here also explains a little bit, explains where this guy also got his influence from. Okay? Now, this guy talks about the politicians who were responsible. And again, he mentions Alex Jones. But y'all need to, you know what I'm saying, shouts out to this guy here. I'm going to post a link in the description. Watch this video too. Because this guy breaks it down in this video alone, and he tells you about what's happening, about this situation that just transpired. People like this guy here, man, needs to be more videos. Needs to be more people like him speaking up on this. And y'all need to stop blaming the Illuminati for everything. Y'all need to stop bringing Freemasonry for everything. Stop blaming the devil because people like this got their own mindset. They got their own brain. All right? Let me also break this down to you, man. People do things in this country out of own free will. This guy here felt out of his own free will because he had the freedom to do what he wants to do. He felt that attacking Jews would be the answer because he feels they're the evil. Most of the time, the devil ain't got nothing to do with this. It's just the individual because we got a lot of people who are mentally ill. We got people who in this country who are taught to hate. They're taught their whole lives to go after a certain amount of people who are clearly innocent. But because this man has a brain, right? Because, excuse me, because whichever leader he was going under, whichever group or whichever friends he was talking amongst, told him, okay, let's shoot these Jews, let's kill these Jews. They're the enemy, right? They take over the jobs. They're the murderers, right? Again, man, religious views, okay? These same particular people believe in God, right? They'll pray to Jesus, but they'll go off doing the most heinous, the most evilest crimes. No, man, y'all need to stop talking about God. Stop talking about the devil. Stop looking for a 666 symbol in a video. Y'all need to stop going against these artists. Leave these people alone. These entertainers, these athletes, these artists, they are not the enemies. People like Robert Barris, they are the real true enemy. And again, all Caucasians don't have this same mindset. So to the white folks that's kind-hearted, the white folks that believe in peace, and the white folks who know how to get along with other people, you know what I'm saying? I support you. I'm right by your side. But people like this guy here, no, they're like I said, there are a whole lot of them. These are people that need to be exposed. People like this guy here, they're the ones that need to be talked about. They're the ones you need to investigate. Stop talking about these black entertainers, these black athletes like they the enemy. How can black people be evil? How can anybody black that's in the industry that has signed a contract have anything to do with being evil after their people has been, you know what I'm saying, lynched, has been shot innocently, have went to jail innocently, okay? Have had to fight for their right to vote, have had dogs sit on them. Everything bad happened to them in the last 100 years. Y'all need to stop targeting my black people like that and go after people like this guy here. This is the reason why racism is not going to end. Anyway, folks, that's my video, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, I want to know what y'all thoughts about this incident because this is clearly, man, wrong, man. This is sad. Just right now, there's somebody right now mourning the death of their father, their mother, okay, their grandmother, their grandfather, their son, their daughter over this guy here. In the last 24, 72 hours, somebody has just lost their life. Okay? You got families right now that are in mourning right now that's hurt because of this tragedy. These things need to be discussed. There need to be more videos on this because we have a problem, okay? It's time to let your voice be heard. If you got a problem with this, do a video. Do a Periscope, go on IG Live, Instagram Live, go on Facebook Live, and spread your message. Tell others how you feel. Because the people like this guy here, they need to be brought to justice. They need to be held accountable. And for these YouTube channels that want to talk against these Jews and spread hate, you are just as responsible. Okay? Y'all stay blessed. Stay tuned. I'll see you soon.